Hey guys, it's Josh with Project Idea, where we put ideas into action. Today we're going to be working on a more modern version of the wishing machine from the movie The Greatest Showman. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please consider doing so. I wanted to make this build as simple as possible, so even though I do use some power tools, you don't have to, and anybody can really make this. I started out with a scrap piece of 3/4 inch plywood and just cut it in a circle shape, and then found the center and made a 1/2 inch. Took a 1/2 inch drill and drilled a 1/2 inch hole in it. This is going to be for a dowel rod. Next, I put the 1/2 inch dowel rod in the hole, and in order to measure the length of the dowel rod, I used a small coffee can that I was going to be using for this project. This allowed me to see how long the dowel rod needed to be, and I cut the dowel rod off at that point. After that, I had to make a little place on the top of the can in order for the dowel rod to sit in, so that the can could stay kind of steady. So to do this, I kind of balanced the can on a screwdriver tip to kind of help me find the center point. And once I found the closest to that, I could push down as hard as I could, and I worked with this a little bit just to make more of a dent, and it actually worked really good, just to keep the dowel rod in place for spinning it. In order for that to work properly, I did have to sharpen the dowel rod. I did this by using the belt sander. And as you can see here, it worked. After that, we had to put some holes in the can. I just used a drill press for this. There's different ways people suggest to do this. Some people say freeze water in it so there's ice, and you can use a nail. However you want to do this is fine. Just be careful, because there are some sharp edges when you're done here. I used both a small drill bit and a large drill bit just to have some variation in the size of the holes. After that, my daughter helped me wire in some LEDs. We just used electrical tape and taped these to the dowel rod, trying to keep it as close to the dowel rod as possible so it wouldn't catch on the can. These LEDs are really cheap. We got these at the Dollar Tree, so you don't have to spend a lot of money on this project, but it worked out really good. I did end up hot gluing the battery pack in place just to keep it from moving whenever it was spinning. That is actually pretty well it for this build. Told you it was going to be a simple one. So I hope you guys like this. If you do, give me a like below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys, and thank you. We'll see you next time. Thanks again.